Viewer discretion is advised. Also, headphones are highly recommended to watch this series.
What's that?
突然、すぐ近くで水のこぼれる音が聞こえてきた。
I was suddenly distracted by the sound of dripping water nearby.
蛇口を緩くひねったように、勢いはないけれど、でも止めどなく水が落ち続けて床に弾けている音。
It was as if someone had left the faucet on, but only just, and it was slowly spilling out onto the floor.
どこから聞こえてくるんだろう。辺りを見回したとき、私はある違和感を感じた。
But where was it? It sounded close, yet there was no sign of running water anywhere that I could see. I had a bad feeling about this.
近い。
All I knew was it was close.
あまりに近い。嘘。私はふと足元を見て息を飲んだ。
Like, really close. Wait. No, it couldn't be. I looked down at my feet and I gasped.
私の太ももを伝い、黒い液体が
Okay, that's
床
gross.
に溜まっていた。
Okay,
それ
that's
はまだ止まらず、びちゃびちゃと流れ続けている。
gross. An unpleasant-looking black fluid was running down my thighs and pulling up on the floor beneath my feet. And it wasn't stopping.
やだ。何これ。やだ。
Ew. What the hell? What is this? Ah!
慌てて指ですくってみた。血ではない。タールのような黒くサラサラした液体のようなもの。
I hesitantly collected a bit of it on my finger, and I studied it. It wasn't blood. It was almost tar-like in consistency, smooth and viscous.
よく見る
Visquous.
とうっすら光っている。なんでこんなのが私の体から出てるの？
And it seemed to be faintly glowing as well. Why was something like this coming out of my body?
手についた黒い液体をスカートになすりつけ、腰を抜かしたように後ずさりした私は、足がもつれてそのまま床に尻餅をついた。
I went to wipe my finger on my skirt and shifted in place, only to lose my footing and fall backwards, landing hard on my rear.
頭を抱えてひたすら叫んだ。もうやだ。やめて。
I put my hands on the sides of my head, closed my eyes and screamed. I'd reached my limit. I just wanted all this to be over.
ぎゅっと目をつむった真っ暗な視界に、突然天地がひっくり返ったかのような感覚が重なる。
But try as I might to shut out the world was determined not to be ignored. It was like heaven, and earth was moving all around me.
立ちくらみのような、めまいのような、まるで自分の精神が分離して体の重さを客観的に感じるみたいな感覚になる。
I felt dizzy. It was like my soul and my body were separating. I became acutely aware of my own mass and started obsessing over it. I was so heavy.
重い。体が重い。頭が重い。人の頭って5キロとかあるんだっけ？首が折れそう。背骨が痛い。
My head in particular. The human cranium weighs about 5 kilograms, and I could feel every last gram straining my neck muscles. It was hurting my back.
何これ？意識が目が開かない。
What's happening? I'm losing consciousness. open my eyes.
全身の血液が頭に上ってきている。どうして？
All the blood in my body came rushing up to my head. Why was this happening?
顔中に血管が浮き出て、目も充血してきてるのがわかる。
I could feel the blood vessels in my face pressing against my skin. I could see the blood behind my eyelids.
痛い、痛い、痛い。
It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so much.
どんどん血が上がってきてる。止まらない。血管が、目が破裂しそう。頭が本当に割れる。
The blood just kept coming. It wouldn't stop. It felt like as if my blood vessels, my eyes, my whole head could burst at any moment.
助けて。誰か。聖子。
Somebody, please save me. Seiko!
気をつけて。あなたがこれから落ちるのは未来と過去の記憶の道。
Be careful. You're about to fall into the valley of past and future memories.
意識の朦朧とした私の耳に女の子の声が聞こえてきた。痛くて重くて目がまともに開けられない。
Just as my last vestiges of my consciousness were fading, I heard a little girl's voice. But I was in pain. I weighed down. I couldn't open my eyes.
お友達を助けたければ超えるのよ、運命を。
If you wish to save your friend, you'll need to overcome fate itself.
何を言ってるの？
What? What are you saying?
一層頭が重たくなって耳の後ろでミリって音がした。
The heaviness in my head grew at an alarming rate, and I heard a tearing sound behind my ears.
太い血管が裂けたような音。本当に死ぬんだと諦めかけた途端、ふっと頭痛とめまいが収まった。
It was the sound of a major blood vessel breaking wide open. I was certain I was going to die. But then the pain and dizziness simply vanished.
目の前がぼんやり光っているのを感じる。
I had the sensation of a faint shimmering before my eyes.
塞がっていた目は開くかな。
And I wondered if maybe I could open them now.
私はぎゅっと締めていたまぶたの力をゆっくりと緩めた。
Slowly and carefully, I relaxed the muscles that were forcibly and fearfully holding my eyelids shut.
あれ、ここは。
What? Where am I?
天神小学校じゃない。
This isn't Heavenly Host.
いつも見慣れた風景だった。今朝も聖子と一緒に出てきた私の家だ。
I knew exactly where I was. I'd seen this image a million times before. I'd seen it just this morning with Seiko. This was my house.
本当に帰ってこれたの？それとも全部夢？
Huh? Am I really home? Was it all a dream? Maybe?
お母さん、ただいま。
Yeah, that looks very... Yeah. Mom! I'm home! Huh?
おかしいな。なんだか視線が低い。家の中のものすべてが大きく見える。 何これ。
Something wasn't right. My field of vision was low to the ground, and everything around me looked much larger than it should. What was going on?
ナオミ、猫もらってきたぞ。
Naomi, guess what? I brought you a cat.
お父さん。
Dad?
いつも留守番して偉いな。ほら、可愛がってあげてくれよ。
You've always been so mature, watching the house all by yourself when we're away. Come on, pet it.
よかったわね、ナオミ。
Isn't it great, Naomi?
お母さん。
Mom?
この子がいればもうお留守番も寂しくないでしょ。
Now you'll have someone to keep you company.
お父さんもお母さんも仕事でいつも遅くなってごめんね。あなたがいい子で本当によかったわ。
Sorry we're always so late coming home from work. Sweetie, it's so nice that we can trust you, though.
この猫がいれば寂しくないよな。ごめんな。
I am really sorry. But now, you won't be lonely anymore, right?
やめて。
Stop this.
メイは家の庭を散歩したり戻ってきたり、半分放し飼いの猫だった。
Hay would... Jeez, what's up with the sound? Hay would spend half her time indoors and the other half in the backyard, as if she were out to the pasture or something.
テリトリーが狭くて、庭より外にはほとんど出ていかなかったみたいだけど。
It may not have been much land, but that was her territory. And she rarely ventured outside of it.
ある時、私は次の日も帰りが遅いというお母さんたちにぐずって、メイを抱えてちょっとだけ遠くに家出をしたことがあった。
I think that's May. Once I was so upset my parents were going to be late coming home from work again that I scooped up May and ran away from home for a little while.
パパもママも嫌い。
Papa, Mama, I hate you.
やめて。
Stop it.
姉ちゃんがいるからパパもママも帰ってきてくれないのかな。
It's because you're here, May. Because you're here. Papa and Mama don't think they have to come home.
姉ちゃん。
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I can see where this is going. It's your fault, you know?
あらあら、どうしたのナオミ。そんなに泣いちゃって。メイちゃんとどこ行ってたの？
Naomi, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Where did you and May run off to?
ごめんね、メイちゃん。別れるのやだ。
I'm sorry, May. I don't want us to be apart.
ナオミ、ひどいこと言っちゃった。メイちゃん、ごめんなさい。
I said a really mean thing to you, May. So I'm so sorry.
何言ってるの。大丈夫。ずっと一緒にいてくれるよ。メイちゃん、あなたのこと大好きだもの。
Now. It's all right, Naomi. May will always be there for you. She loves you, you know.
あなたの気持ちをちゃんと理解できる子だわ。優しい子ね。
She can sense exactly how you feel. And she's very understanding.
それからしばらくして、メイは家から急にいなくなった。
It wasn't long after that May ran away.
私は泣きながら毎日表を探し回ったけど、とうとう 帰ってきてくれなかった。
I searched for her every day through teary eyes, but in the end, she never did come home.
残念だね。猫も気まぐれなところがあるからな。
It's such a pity. I guess even cats get strange ideas in their heads from time to time.
違うの。
That wasn't it.
せっかくのお友達だったのにね。
And you two were such good friends too.
私が悪いの。
I did this.
新しいお友達ができるよ。頑張って忘れようね。
But you'll make a new friend in no time. You just need to put this out of your mind and move on.
メイちゃんは優しいから私の前からいなくなったんだ。
It's because May was so understanding and kind-hearted that she disappeared from my life.
私があんなこと言わなければよかったんだ。
If only I hadn't said what I said to her.
あなたは変わらないわね。
You never change, do you?
お母さん？
Mom?
お母さん、どこにいるの？
Mom, where are you?
いない。
She's not here.
ナオミ？聖子？聖子大丈夫？探してたんだよ。さっきはごめん。
Seiko, are you all right? I've been looking all over for you. I'm so sorry about before.
何の反応も返ってこなかった。だけど私には分かった。この子は確かに聖子だ。
She didn't respond, but she didn't have to. This was definitely Seiko, because the name right there said Seiko.
よく見えないよ。顔もっと見せて。
I can't see you very well. Come a little closer, please. Let me see your face. No, don't let her... No, don't do that. No, please don't.
私は近寄り、床に座っている聖子の体に頭を乗せてぎゅっと抱きしめた。
I drew in towards Seiko, who was sitting on the ground, and rested my head on her shoulder. Then I wrapped my arms around her.
部屋が薄暗いせいで暗がりにいる聖子の顔が見えないんだと思った。
I still couldn't see her face. I thought it might be because of the dim lighting in the room.
でもなんだろうこの違和感。聖子がピクリとも動かない。それどころか。
But no, that wasn't it. Something was very wrong here. Seiko wasn't moving an inch. And that's when I realized, oh no.
冷たい。
Oh no. Her skin was cold. Oh no. She's dead?
待って、私どこにいるんだっけ？ここ、いえ、天神小学校。聖子の後を追っていたんだっけ？
Wait, where was I? Was I at home? Or was this heavenly host? The last thing I remembered was frantically trying to find her again.
なんだか遠くからお線香の匂いがしてくる。意識が起こっている事象がつながっていない。
I could smell incense from somewhere far off, and finally realized that this wasn't reality.
騎士駅です。
What the? No, 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 no. No.
違う。目の前で床に無言で座っているこれは聖子じゃない。この
No.
子誰？
This person sitting perfectly still on the floor, not saying a word. This wasn't Seiko. So who was it? Oh God.
真っ暗闇の中、聖子の形をしていたものがゆっくりと近づいてくるのがわかる。
Within the unyielding darkness, I knew that whoever it was taking Seiko's shape was coming toward me. Oh, crap.
すぐ近くにいる。息遣いを感じる。人の気配だ。
She's here. She's right next to me. I can feel her breathe. I can sense her presence.
誰なの？
Who are you?
お友達よ。首折れているでしょ。
I'm your friend with the broken neck. Remember? Oh geez, don't flash a picture.
あなたが死なせてしまう未来よ。
This is the future where you make me die. Ah, geez, okay. The sound was more scary than... No!
どうしてさっき一人にしたの？せっかく会えたのに。
Why did you leave me by myself back there? After we finally managed to get back together, too.
この人、あなたを傷つけたって気に病んでこうなっちゃったの。
I was so worried that I'd hurt you. So worried. And that's why things turned out this way.
そんな。
No. Don't say that.
打ちひしがれる私の前に小さな女の子の足音が聞こえてきた。
As I lay there stricken with grief, I heard the footsteps of a child approach.
見上げると目の前に赤い服の女の子が立っていた。
Oh no. I looked up and saw a little girl with a red dress standing over me.
どうしても助けたい？お友達。
Do you want to save your friend? No matter what it takes? Don't do the scary
あな
face.
たは何者なの？
Who? What are you?
この世界の運命を滑る者。
I'm the one who controls the fate of this world.
何を言っているのかわからない。
I had no clue what she meant by that.
だけどさっきから私にアドバイスをくれようとしている。
But I remembered that she'd been giving me advice this whole time.
校舎の至るところにいる幽霊とは雰囲気が違う。この子味方なのかな？
She had a different air about her than the other spirits around the school building. I felt like maybe she was on my side. No, she is not on your side. No, 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 no. Don't listen to frickin' things she says.
助けたいよ。お願い。方法があるなら教えて。
I want to save her. Please, if there's some way to do it, tell me how.
もう一度思い出すチャンスをあげる。よく考えて。
I'll give you another chance to remember. Think hard.
今見たのは 魂の通過する未来であり過去の出来事。
What you've seen, what you've just seen, are events from your past, which is also the future through which your spirit now passes.
あなたはこの時間軸を通過するのは初めてではないの。感じていたでしょう。
In other words, this isn't the first time you've experienced this sequence of events. But you already knew that, didn't you?
そんなことありえない。普通は理解できない話だった。
This sort of thing doesn't happen. It should sound like complete nonsense to me. Just like that sentence sounded like complete nonsense to me when I said it. Like that.
でも、私は無言でうなずいた。
But I didn't say a word. I just nodded.
断片的だったけれど、圧倒的な存在感で、一度目のビジョンが見えていた。
They were only fragments, but nonetheless, I was seeing crystal clear visions of what I can only assume was my first time experiencing these events.
ずっと感じてた既視感は、私の脳が作り出した夢や妄想じゃなかったんだ。
That sense of deja vu I'd been feeling wasn't just some crazy delusion of or misidentified nerve impulse in my brain. It was real.
だったら絶望のトリガーはもう見えているはず。
Then, you've already seen the trigger event from which your despair originated.
抗ってみなさい。死の運命に。
So now, you fight against the fated demise.
気がつくと、私は校舎の3階にいた。
When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway of the third floor of the school building.
いつの間にここに来たのか、いつからここにいたのか。私の体の周りには、やはりまた黒い液体が水たまりを作っていた。
When did I get here? How long had I been here? I looked down and sure enough, there were puddles of black all around me.
私の股から流れ出たものだ。
It was that viscous fluid that had been spilling out from inside me.
陰鬱な気持ちが広がっていく。けど、今はそれどころじゃない。聖子。
A palpable manifestation of dread spreading out across the floor. But this was no time to sulk. I had to think about Seiko.
私はまたあの子を一人にしてしまったんだ。
I'd left her all by herself. Again. Again?
用務員室にいるかな。
I wonder if she's still in the custodian's room.
この音。
That sound.
トイレの中から聞こえてくる。
It was coming from inside the bathroom.
乱暴な音に緊張しながら、そっとトイレの中を覗いてみた。
There was a violent banging coming from one of the stalls, with a lump in my throat and a shiver down my spine. I slowly crept in to take a look.
しんと張り詰めた空気の女子トイレの中。
There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girls' lavatory.
人の気配は全くしないけれど、奥から3つ目の扉が今動いたような気がする。
It didn't feel like there was anyone else in there with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the third stall door from the back.
I'll think about it. Now, bang it open!
ずっと感じていた違和感。私はこの先の成り行きを、未来の出来事を記憶している。
This was the source of all bad feelings and uncomfortable premonitions I'd been having. I knew that what I was going to find. I remembered this future.
こうなる前に止めなきゃいけなかった。あの未来。私の記憶に焼き付いている。あのイメージは。
This was the future I absolutely had to prevent from coming to pass. The image of what waited for me in that stall was burned into my memory. And it was now a reality.
Seiko! Seiko! 生きてるのね。今助けるから。
Seiko, you're still alive? I'll save you!
うっすらと悪い未来が見える。ここで間違っちゃいけない。まだ助けられるかもしれない。
There it was again, a flash of the sad future that awaited us if I made even one wrong move here. But there was still time. I could still save her.
待ってて、今下ろしてあげる。
Hold on, I'll get you down.
何かないの？高い位置に体がある聖子を助けられるもの。何かない？
But how? Her noose was pretty high off the ground. I needed some way to get up to the neck height in order to pull her down in safety. Something to stand on? Remember what happened the last time we used a bucket? Or if you all are new, last time I ran to get the bucket, she died. Think about something else.
見える。
No.
ダメ。あのバケツ、穴が開くわ。聖子の首を私が折ってしまう。
I remember now. The bottom of that bucket is rusted through. I fall, and I wind up breaking Seiko's neck.
何か違う方法。まず首を守ってあげなきゃ。
There must be some other way. Some way to loosen the rope so she can breathe.
半ば意識を失いながら、聖子は必死に体をバタバタさせてもがいている。
Though only half conscious, Seiko was thrashing about wildly, frantically squirming for the air.
それは生にしがみつこうとする意識を超えた体の反射。
It seemed automatic, like a reflex. The body's struggle for life when life was being denied it.
空をかく手足の動きに吊り下がった体はくるくる回りながら、聖子の命は懸命に生きたがっているんだ。
All I could see as I watched her body writhing on that rope was proof positive that she wanted to live.
絶対助けるから。今度こそ助けるから。
I'm going to save you. I swear.
大丈夫。未来が見えるんだもの。今度は運命が味方してくれているんだもの。
It was going to be all right. I could see the future. Fate was on my side for a change. Crap. I do not want to make a mistake. I got plenty of saves to go with, so I'm grabbing her body.
とにかく吊られている聖子の体を浮かせて首を楽にしてあげようとした。でも
Because that's what Satoshi did. I knew I had to lift Seiko's body into the air, loosening the pull on the rope so she could breathe. Unfortunately,
苦しくて暴れる聖子の足が私の顎を蹴り飛ばした。
while writhing, Seiko inadvertently kicked me square in the jaw.
よろけた私は 床に尻餅をついてしまった。
The force of the blow caused me to stumble and fall backwards.
聖子、苦しいんだ。急がなきゃ。
She's really suffering. I have to hurry.
聖子、
Ah, god dang it.
聖子の首が変な風に曲がっていた。全身の力が抜け、だらりとした手足がつられた体と一緒にゆらゆらと回転している。
Seiko's neck was twisted unnaturally. Her arms and legs hung limply and swayed with leftover momentum of a struggle that would plague her no more.
嘘でしょ。やだ、聖子。
God, no. No! Seiko! Yeah, apparently, Naomi isn't strong enough to take a blow to the face. So... Yeah.
間に合わなかった。心で否定しても頭の中では分かっていた。これはもともとたどり着く予定だった。定められた運命。
I didn't make it in time. Maybe I couldn't. Maybe this was all predestined to happen. An inescapable fate. I didn't want to accept it, but here it was.
だけど変えることはできたはずなのに。
Still, I should have been able to change it.
私の中で恐怖と絶望と怒りのような感情が渦巻いて止まらない。
Fear, despair, and anger were all swirling around my head, and I couldn't do a thing to quell them.
分かってたのに。分かってたのに。
I knew this was going to happen. I knew it.
止められなかった。なんてこと。私はまた同じことを繰り返してしまったのか。
But I couldn't stop it. What the hell was wrong with me? I just went through the same motions as before. I made the exact same mistakes. And now, Seiko.
聖子、やだ。一人にしないで。私を置いていかないで。
Seiko. No. Don't leave me here alone. Don't leave here without me.
冷たい静寂が私の体を包み込む。私以外の命の消滅。
A
一
cold,
人っきりという絶望。
a cold silence surrounded me. I was the only living being left. This was the ultimate despair. The hopelessness of being completely alone.
どんなに叫んでも聖子は返事をしてくれなかった。
And no matter how much I screamed, Seiko would never speak to me again. Crap. Number 1. Wrong in number 2. Or wrong in 2. I bet you I know what wrong in 1 was. Yeah, save the system. Yeah, sure, why not? Blah, 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 blah. Ah, crap. As you can tell, if the option will load quick, I got the middle ending. The first ending, I'm betting, is...
Next time on Corpse Party, Book of Shadows.
聖子、じっとして。今ロープをほどくからね。
Seiko, hold still. I'm going to loosen the rope.